going on, everybody? We are live here on the DST show, and of course, I'm going to be going over the 1 p.m. slot. What's going on currently? A field goal was made by Christian York to tie the game, 3 apiece for the Patriots against the Cleveland Browns. Next up, it's the Miami Dolphins possession. They're 3-2 currently. I think they've lost 2 straight over that Tua Tagovailoa injury. Facing off against the 4-1 Minnesota Vikings that came off a close win against the Chicago Bears. And the Chicago Bears just lost to the Commanders on Thursday. It's a joke. By the way, I looked up more news involving the Cartoon Network signs of like they're dead. That's literally all what they're recapping, like their irrelevancy, their lack of creative cartoons, the lack of mature content over their cartoons. Barely pushing the needle when it comes to viewership. I hate saying that, but it's true. Like you look up any type of positive reinforced like interest over the Cartoon Network brand, you're literally gonna get nothing. Seriously, it's literally rumors of y'all thought we're not dead. Channel reassures fans after the Warner Brothers merger. And just the amount of irrelevance. It's just sad. Like nobody wants to watch Total Drama-Rama. I forgot Warriors for Hire was a thing. And OK KO already ended. Like there's barely any echelons of like new cartoons around like what's going on Cartoon Network. Saints are already up by 7 against the Bengals that are currently 2-3 after their loss against Baltimore last Sunday night. Quarterback halfback draw over the shotgun, handed off to Joe Mixon. Held by 3 defenders, and he stopped Jimmy Garoppolo, and he'll hand it off over to Greg Wilson. And the ball's loose! Recovered by Atlanta, but the ball's fumbled around the end zone! Touchdown, Falcons! What just happened? Jarrett, the halfback, dropped the ball. Desmond Trufant, was that Desmond Trufant with the fumble recovery? Immediately about to be downed. George Kittle pushes him out of bounds. Immediately the ball gets loose off his left hand over to the end zone, still residing in bounds and recovered by the Falcons defense. What? By the way, did you guys see that upset Tennessee had against Alabama? That was a wild close quarters game. That was like 49 apiece around the fourth quarter with only 3 minutes remaining until a game-winning field goal that looked so fumbly. But 4 wide over a 3-out in a cut inside route to Jamar Chase, first down and goal for the Cincinnati Bengals to put some points on the board. They're in the red zone for the first time in this game. Oh, what's poppin', Top Dog? Sorry, I was trying to read some of the articles. Just chilling, man. Just had a good weekend. Just seeing the numbers keep flowing over for my video involving Velma. Page video has already been uploaded. You know, I'm just glad that I'm growing some type of viewership. And here goes a field goal attempt for over. Wow, that's like 60 yards. A 56-yard field goal missed by Justin Tucker. Still scoreless against the New York Giants that are 4-1. Yes, the New York Football Giants have a better record currently than the Baltimore Ravens. And Justin Tucker, You'd think he would make something near 60 yards. That's shockingly a miss. Like, what's airing on Cartoon Network that's a big deal? I know Craig in the Creek is like a slice of life. I remember Bakugan. No, I don't think Uncle Grandpa airs. We Bear Bears, They're Now Babies, Total Drama, and I guess because it's still their highest viewed show, Teen Titans Go is still airing on Cartoon Network, I presume. So, whatever is happening there needs to be more initiative over creative. Issue pilot specials like you did back in the 2000s. You guys even did that over the late 2000s. A bit of, please no live action shows. In route, finds Joe Mixon over the outside. Touchdown Bengals, tying the game up. 45 seconds to spare in the first quarter. 9-yard reception off Joe Mixon to the end zone. And that was manned over cover 2. And just nobody widening out the gap. A good route made by Joe Mixon. Everything going good for you, Top Dog? And how's everybody else's weekend going? Oh, and Kenny Pickett gets ball sacked. Over the backfield, the rookie quarterback gets stopped. Going 5-6 currently on the field. Jacksonville leads over Indianapolis. Are you kidding me? Gun over 3 wet out set. Michael Pittman up in the X gap. Spread over a cover 1, and there seems to be an end of the first quarter. While a minute 35 remaining, Matt Ryan slotted over to Michael Pittman over out of bounds. I guess that was the last possession they made? The last play they made? I don't know how they made the clock die that much. Next up, we got Cleveland with that shitty-ass logo up center field. Jacoby Brissett hits Nick Chubb over the curl route to find himself around the 32 for a first down. Oh yeah, that's cool. If you want, there's a link, but also you could also type down what's going on, man. Because I don't know. I'm not really. I've tried to watch She-Hulk, bro. I have trying to dip my fingers, turning on my television because we only have like one cable box available in my house. So I just said, fuck it. Let me put on Cartoon Network and see if there's any good shows. No, there's not. There's not. Like We Baby Bears, Mecha Builders, Sesame Street, bro, hell no. Zach Wilson rolls out under pressure. Oh my god, what the hell type of... Is that Color Rush? And Grant gets the sack over on motherfucker Zach Wilson. So for the people that don't understand, he comes around. There's been controversy over the summer over the Jets quarterback having relations with a former teammate's mother. So you take with that what you will. I'm just saying. That wouldn't be me though. Whatever Batu is, Unicorn of the Warriors Eternal, Gross Girls, Victor and Valentino. Jesus Christ, guys. Bat Wheels. Bugs Bunny Builders. Dude, kids really watch this? Do kids really watch this? I'm being honest. Someone explain. Because all I hear is what's going on in Adult Swim, and I'd rather watch that. Like I saw Smiling Friends, they have Cuphead. What's poppin', Top Dog?
What's up, DST?
Oh, not much, man. Just chilling, trying to watch some football. We can talk about any other topics, wrestling, entertainment, what's going up on the world. Just trying to kill some time because I'm possibly not even going to be on at later tonight.
I'm just chilling on here before I gotta go to work at 4. So
okay,
yeah, work 4 to 9, and then I don't gotta go back to Thursday. So pretty cool. But Saturday got a little cool. My church, I get this plumbing job. But
you got a plumbing job? Good for you, man.
Well, I don't got it yet. I'm in trade school for it, but okay. I don't know how I'm gonna pay. I don't know how I'm gonna pay next year because I gotta pay bills. So what I might do is just do the apprentice route.
So apprentice route. Do you have a part-time job in the midst as well to keep the money?
Yeah, part-time job right now.
All right.
I gotta feel like it's faster though.
But
okay. If I don't do that, then I'm just gonna cause my plumbing instructor he knows a lot of people. He said he'll hook me up, so I'll just go there, apply there, and get this apprentice gig, and I'll get paid while learning. So I'll be making like $16-20 an hour.
Oh, that's nice.
The more I learn, like the more I get, the more my pay is. So it's pretty cool. I advise everyone to go into trades. If you're young, if you're still in high school, or like if you're in junior high, you're watching this video right now, go to trades, man. That's where it's at. Because a lot of people in the trades is either boomers or Gen Xers, and they're getting older, and so like they're starting to retire, and so we're always gonna need plumbers and all that, and you can make a lot of money in that. So
yeah, I actually agree with you. I feel like if you're a college student and you already got that degree, but you're trying to get a legitimate job. And being a plumber, it's a serviceable job, and you actually get paid pretty handsomely. So take the apprenticeship, build connections. That's actually a good recommendation, Top Dog. That's actually a good one.
See, with me is I try to help people out. I try to help. Yeah. I help people see the scam. I help people see the scams in this country. Try to help them out. It's just better their life. And I be telling people, trades is where it's at. Don't focus too much on going to college. Only go to college if it's like right. Like if you want to be like
or you're smart.
Well, not even necessarily that, because you can be smart, but you go into you get a degree in something that you ain't gonna get a job in. Whereas
if you're trying to get like visual arts and or a media degree like I did, like it's just going to end up falling in your face if you're just not that big over building connections, or your credentials aren't that big unless you're that social, or you don't want to pay the debt. Nobody wants to deal with that. Oh, Aaron Rodgers, and that's a deep ball. It's caught by Alan Lizard for 35 yards. What a catch. Oh, Jets, you guys better win after the Giants pimp slapped them. You guys can do the same thing.
I hear you was talking about Cartoon Network. Yeah.
They're dying. They are dying. Top Dog, they are dying. That's why I'm talking about it.
They've been dead, honestly, since regular show. When regular show and Adventure Time ended, I feel like that was the death of Cartoon Network. Because that was really what kept the
What about Steven Universe? No one cares about Steven Universe, bro.
I will admit, I did watch Steven Universe in like his earlier seasons. Because it wasn't as woke, but as
it was so slice of life. I just never thought there was a plot. I just thought, okay, this is just a shitty plot. Until like later on, we develop more of what the crystal gems are there for and the choppy storylines. it's just so I just lost interest. I know a lot of female I know a lot of female friends that like the show, but I just wasn't a fan.
I liked it and like, well, I wouldn't say I necessarily liked it, but I kind of enjoyed it like when it first started, like in those earlier seasons, because it didn't focus too much on the LGBTQ, like I can't say right now. It wasn't focusing on like a lot of the SJW stuff, but as time went on, it started to get dove attacked a lot, and it's just drummed off.
Absolutely, like
honestly, I haven't watched cartoons. Oh, go ahead.
No, you didn't finish your point. Go ahead, man.
Oh, I was gonna say I haven't watched Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, or Disney Channel in so long.
I haven't watched all those cartoons in near a decade now.
Yeah.
It's not like, aren't you too old? Like, dude, I have watched The Boys Diabolical. Like, I can find a good animation and watch it. I've watched what else have I watched? Smiling Friends, I've watched that. What other shows has there been? Inside Job, that's an adult animation. It was actually somewhat entertaining, even though it was try hard to be meta.
I hate when people say that, oh, you're too old. Cartoons for children. It's like, people, like, shut up, man. And it'll be the same people that the same type of people that watch Beavis and
They watch anime?
Like, no, they say like, oh, animation and cartoons is for kids, but they be the same type of people that watch Beavis and Butthead and or the Simpsons and Family Guy. Now, granted, that's adult animation, but last time I checked, that's still cartoons. So you're like, if it's cartoons for adult, if cartoons is for kids, why are you watching that? Yeah, it's mature. It's an adult animation, but still, it's still cartoons at the end of the day.
I agree completely.
Like I said, there's nothing wrong with watching cartoons as an adult. It's just nowadays, a lot of people, they focus on that way too much. That's the problem.
Especially when they're trying to be more mature, even though there's shit that they're into that possibly somebody could judge.
Yeah. See, but with Disney Channel, the last Disney Channel show I liked, it was the show, Liv and Maddie, a show called Liv and Maddie?
Liv and Maddie, I've heard about that show before. I skimmed through a couple episodes, but I never heard any good positives about it.
Oh, that was the last show I enjoyed. It was either that or Stuck in the Middle. That was either the last shows I enjoyed for this channel. Then around like 2017, I bounced. Even though I was starting to bounce before that. Nickelodeon.
I haven't enjoyed. I was watching Disney DxD later around when I was in elementary school. Like, I remember I was watching a lot more Disney DxD, and Phineas and Ferb was just airing more consistently around that time. You had Gravity Falls, Kicking It. I remember Kicking It.
Oh, yeah, that was amazing. I was a kid at that time. I was like 7, 8 years old. This is like the early 2010s.
Yeah, this is around the early 2010s. I was at least around like 11 or 10 at that time, and I was actually.
I was like 7. I was born. See, I'm 18, so I was like, I'm 18. I just turned 18, so I must have been like 7 at the time. That was awesome. Disney XD, when it first started, the only reason why it got hate is because they took away Jetix. They took away Jetix, and they took away.
I got tight about that too, but they were airing cartoons that I was already watching, so it's like. I was a kid, so I wasn't like on the hardcore, like, you just fucked it up. No, like, we're all gonna watch it. Like, this is just Disney's answer for Nicktoons and trying to still get rights over the cartoons over from Jetix that was airing already. That had their license, especially when Power Rangers as well was over in the Disney license.
Well, see, with Disney XD, I thought at first that it was because at the time Disney Channel had went all in on the T-pop shit. That's when like Camp Rock, and all that, all that shit was going on with the whole teen singer shit.
So I know I'm gonna get hate. I've never liked those movies. I know there's nostalgia for it, bro. I cannot turn myself to watch it unless like.
I mean, I like those kind of I do like those kind of movies, but I like more the Cheetah Girls. Which that was early in the decade for Disney Channel. But for Disney XD, I feel like they made it more. It it was basically more for boys because it was skaters, kind of had like a rocker, it had a rock
Kick
acid thing
Wittowski.
to it. Yeah, Kick Wittowski. You had Lab Rats was my favorite. I love Lab Rats. Mighty Man.
Oh, Lamar Jackson, and he's down for a gain of 15 against the Giants.
I don't even know the last Nickelodeon show I enjoy. I can't tell you. See, I watched Nickelodeon. See, I watched these channels on and on. Like, I watched these channels because I didn't have streaming at the time. So I still had, at the place I was living in, they still had cable.
Touchdown Ravens.
So I didn't have streaming. So I basically had to watch cable, and cable was already dead at that point. So I basically just watched Nickelodeon or Disney Channel or Cartoon Network because I didn't have nothing else to watch. But I can't tell you the last time I actually enjoyed the show from Nickelodeon. I think probably the last show I enjoyed from there was Henry Danger or Game Shakers. Even then, that really wasn't.
I was not a fan. Good. I got bored of sitcoms really early in my life. I don't know. Like as soon as I think I haven't really enjoyed like a sitcom from Nickelodeon since I would say iCarly. Victorious really turned me off. Henry Danger I just thought was the same shit. Like, oh my god, this is just another ripoff from Sky High, and then I just cut it off.
Speaking of Nickelodeon, yes, it was great.
Do they even have airing currently on Nickelodeon? What's the shows?
Should I even tune it? Shit. See, I don't have cable right now, but I know ways to get. I can tune in for free, but I just don't tune in.
JoJo Siwa has a fucking show.
I know they made a spinoff of Henry Danger that I watched.
They made a spinoff of Patrick.
Oh my gosh. They ain't gonna never stop milking SpongeBob. They gonna milk that shit for years.
Touchdown Hasty. Jaguars now push it to a double-digit lead against the Indianapolis Colts. You think they would... And they have a Star Trek series now because of the deal that they have with what? Hulu? Transformers is airing. Transformers Earth Spark.
So... Speaking of, I was just watching Boys Meets World, I think yesterday. No, it was the day before yesterday. I was watching Boys Meets World.
Wait, the Thundermen still exist? I'm sorry to cut you off. The Thundermen still exist.
Oh, the Thundermen are pretty cool. I really like the Thundermen, especially that girl, especially Phoebe. Oh my gosh, she was hot. But yeah, I was watching the Boys Meets World the other day, and I was like, man, I miss shows like this. I miss these type of shows, and I really did. Like that, Saved by the Bell. Full House, Family Matters, what else? You have Home Improvement, Malcolm in the Middle. I miss those type of shows. I really do.
Malcolm in the Middle, that shit related to me so much. It kind of related to me more than Everybody Hates Chris, even though it had like the financially struggling family up in New York.
Yeah.
And it had like a cut above the rest. The only thing was like, Malcolm, he had the potential to actually be something in his life because he's sarcastic and he gets bullied, but he's also intelligent. And he's a bit of a selfish prick. But besides that, he had the potential, and his family always like the father. I love the father in the show. Like he knows his role in the family. And he always like has the like as soon as that Sam Raimi scene he had with the son, it's like, can we watch the Sam Raimi movies? And the way he closed up on the son, like the Spider-Man films, it was so fucking hilarious.
Speaking of Malcolm in the Middle, Bret Hart's in the opener of the show. Like when
I saw a clip. I remember. I was rewatching the first season.
So I was wondering. I wonder why that WWE, considering they were like mega popular at the time, they do a crossover with them. You would have thought.
I do not. I do not know. I do not care. All I know is that happened. And did a player just get cut? Oh my god, his finger. I think his thumbnail got ripped off.
So I got a question for you, DST. What's your favorite era of Disney Channel? For me, I would have to say the best era of Disney Channel, in my opinion, is the early 2000s.
Early 2010s? Oh, I thought you were gonna say early 2010s.
I would say late 90s, the late 90s to mid 2000s was the best time for Disney Channel. because they were starting to do that teen pop shit, but they wasn't going all in on it as yet. You still had cartoons like Kim Possible, The Proud Family. You had shows like Even Stevens, the famous Jackson, the Jersey, Fillmore.
I would say
Raven.
early 2000s to mid 2000 to early 2010s. I would say that they lost a bit of their spark around the mid to early, like the late 2000s, but I feel like there is still some consistency on the works, like except their movies were getting a lot more mid.
Did you like High School Musical?
Somewhat.
Yeah, I was just saying. I honestly liked it for Vanessa.
Only the third movie I found okay. The first two were shit.
The main reason why I tuned in to watch it was because of Vanessa. Vanessa was hot.
I only watched it because whenever my other family members visit, like my cousins, and I have female cousins that always get the remote. Always, we can't win an argument with them because we just don't want to get in trouble. And they'll change it to Disney Channel. And they were like, "You want to watch a High School Musical too?" Oh, fucking cry! Why can't we just go on network? Diamond and Pearl's on. Nope, we had to watch it. We had to watch it. Besides that, a bit of a lost control and a quarterback just tripped and he gets stopped. Jesus Christ, Miami. Other than I would say it's okay. If you want to relive how you were as a kid, I would say watch High School Musical. I'm sure a lot more fans that are into music and dancing are going to be more into watching High School Musical than me. That I'd rather watch action. So I rewatch a lot more Sky High than I do High School Musical.
I'm more into the DCOM from the late.
Fuck My Hero Academia. That's a ripoff of Sky High, except lack of plot. No one cares about the characters, except weirdo pedos. No,
see, with me, the DCOMs of the late '90s is my favorite because you had stuff like Brink, Xeon, the 21st century, Xeon Girl, the 21st century, stuff like that. And also that was around the time where
I kind of correspond more to late 90s Nickelodeon than I do with late 90s Disney. I'm not saying that there wasn't good shows. It's just more entertaining. So is mid 2000s Nickelodeon.
I honestly was so late 90s.
I will ignore anything. I will ignore anything if there was Danny Phantom in there. I will ignore it. I remember a pot broke in my house, and my mom was complaining, and literally, it was the time when Danny was fighting his evil future self. I don't care about the plan.
I like early '90s to mid '90s Nickelodeon was the peak of Nickelodeon. That will forever be the GOAT era of Nickelodeon, in my opinion, at least. Because stuff like Hey Arnold, you had stuff like Hey Arnold, Kenan and Kel. Yeah, Kenan and Kel, all that. Stuff like that.
Fanboy and Chum Chum, I'll shoot you. It'll look like an accident.
Nickelodeon, Nickelodeon turned that show down. They turned down Adventure Time for that show.
Yeah, I know. And guess who took it?
Cartoon Network.
Yet they took Fanboy and Chum Chum. How many seasons did it had? And it barely aired. I mean, it always aired on Nicktoons earlier on. It had the kid. What's going on, Sin?
I think Nickelodeon would have scored up Adventure Time anyways.
Wasn't one of the characters eating a spoonful of fucking mayo? You know how disgusting that is? To eat mayo. That's disgusting. Next to that was Back in the Barnyard and Attacking the Power of Juju had a cartoon show. That was a PlayStation 2 game. That aired 2006. When the PS3 and Xbox 360 were already out. Why was that even airing on TV?
I mean, but the PS2 was still pretty popular even when the PS3 came out. So I can understand.
Oh, that's still ridiculous. I still remember Attack of the Power of Juju Racing. Okay.
I just got me a PS3 for I was at this pawn shop. I got a PS3 for about $30,
Oh,
$35.
that's nice. Do you already have games for
Mm-hmm.
it?
Yeah, I got SVR08.
Oh, that's nice.
I mean, it's nostalgic, but it's all right. You know, the fighting system. I don't like the fighting system.
Yeah, the fighting system's a lot more like, you know, kind of centered down. It's not as free as SVR7.
Yeah,
Jig
that's why I'm about to go get
down the highway.
That's why I'm
I
about to
did.
get
I did
SVR7.
intend reviewing SmackDown from last week. I found it an okay show. The only thing is, women's tag division sucks. Bray Wyatt doing a whole ass Woman of the Year promo after coming back on SmackDown. The only interesting part was they started off good. Like, they had McIntyre assaulting Karrion Kross after what looked to be a car accident that he caused. Like, that they should have went more further into that, because Karrion Kross was supposed to be in a 4-way to see who would be the number one contender for the Intercontinental title. Like, stuff like that you build upon, you try to make controversy and see what's going to happen next week. Like, Triple H gotta, like, know, like, what's going to carry on everybody's attention, what you should focus on more, because you just had your prime asset that you just signed back get assaulted over the parking lot, and McIntyre's not even suspended for his actions after assaulting a guy after he just came out of a car incident.
Yeah.
They're like, nah. And I saw Roxy, Shotzi Blackheart, she got her little tank back.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. I was trying to talk about wrestling on here. That's why I'm like, I talk about wrestling enough. That's all. Come on here, talk about football, Cartoon Network, anything about wrestling.
Yeah, facts. That's just something you said. I really wanted to take a break about it, but I was like, fuck it. Let me see what I missed, because I haven't reviewed an episode in about 5 months. I don't know. Like, basketball is going to be coming back in Tuesday. Then we're going to have Alabama just lost to Tennessee, and Tennessee's now undefeated. And I don't know. There's more important stuff. That She-Hulk just ended, thank God. Game of Thrones is still going on. Game of Thrones, I've heard their ratings are very high. This House of the Dragon spinoff, it's doing very successful.
I really don't know about these shows. I really don't be keeping up too much with pop culture nowadays. Modern pop culture is just social shit, so I don't really keep up with it.
All I know is, like, people do care about Marvel still. Apparently, I don't really care.
I only keep up with it.
I don't know why they have to put canon over their TV shows and put them in the fucking movies. I do not want to care about She-Hulk if they want to just make a new Hulk movie.
The MCU is dead. It's the MCU.
It's fucking
I'm not talking about wrestling. It's like the NWO at this point. It started out good. Hit its peak.
It's like then they added too many people. And just like, fuck it.
Yeah. I was watching Geeks and Gamers, and Jeremy, he made that. I got that from him. He said that, and he was right. They is like the NWO. You know, they were good when they first started. They got massively popular. They declined, but they're still trying to cling on to the last grasp of air that they can. There
hasn't been a great Marvel movie since Infinity War. Oh, what about Endgame? Endgame was full of fucking plot holes, and everybody knows it. Nobody wants to give it like a 7 out of 10.
Endgame I like Endgame, but Infinity War was better. But I think that Endgame was pretty good.
You know, Endgame was a good conclusion. It wasn't a good movie.
That's true.
Like that's what people get confused about. Like, the plot lines were completely effed up. They skipped out on character arcs, especially when it's like, wow, Bruce somehow got control of Hulk. How the fuck was this developed until you got to see She-Hulk when Tony was actually helping Bruce control his Hulk side, putting him over an isolated island, and got to study more about how to control the Hulk and what he can do. Then they show his fucking son.
See, I'm just so tired of superhero movies at this point. We need karate movies back. They need to bring back the karate movies.
All they have is Cobra Kai going on right now, and they just finished over
Well,
the recency.
that's what I'm talking about. You can build Cobra Kai is popular right now. What better way to introduce karate movies back to cinema is to build on Cobra Kai, the popularity of Cobra Kai. Honestly,
I
it would be
guess it's
popular
just not
anyway.
heavily. It's just not heavily advertised as they did earlier before, because what they did was a YouTube exclusive, and now it's airing on a streaming service where it's already over on that streaming service. It's not over publicly televised, so it's not going to be that produced. So barely anybody's going to know what's going on.
Nah, more people watch streaming than cable nowadays. So
no, it's just more accessible. But you put Game of Thrones, and you can understand why I got a movie, because it's a big TV show. Yeah, they're streaming. That's yes, a lot of people use streaming services, but streaming is binged content, and it's not over a weekly format, so less people are going to watch it. Are gonna know what's going on. And I hate binging culture so fucking much. It ruins so many good shows.
Yeah, I agree with you, but even then, if we're gonna go by that logic, karate movies still have a legacy. A lot of people, especially Gen Xers, a lot of people grew up in the karate movies, and if that was to make a comeback, it will be popular because now you have the older
racing movies. Need for Speed needs to come back.
Well, I would love another Need for Speed game, but I don't trust the video game developers to do it right.
Yeah, or Fast and Furious, stop doing this save the planet bullshit, doing a drift on a rocket shuttle, and it turns the rocket around and destroys an island. Like, stop it, please.
Are you ready for
you know what I heard from a content creator? Wait, hold up.
What?
You know what I heard from a content creator? They've called the MCU old westerns back from the I would say around was westerns big in the 50s to 70s?
It was more in the 60s.
Like westerns, of course you got your emphasized superheroes. You got cool badasses, characters that you want to dress up as. Like, I bet kids wanted to be who was big. He's a movie director now.
Westerns were more of the 60s, 50s. That's when I think of, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, but that was whenever you heard of a big movie. Whenever you heard of a big action-packed movie that goes over what's big in America, it's of course the Wild West.
Yeah. I mean, the 80s, though. I mean, well, in the 80s, you had a lot of action movies. You had a lot of action movies that was pretty popular.
Yeah, it's Clint Eastwood. I'm sure a lot of people back in the day want to be Clint Eastwood, like they want to be who's the actor for Thor?
Chris Evans?
Yeah, Chris Hemsworth.
Oh, I thought it was Chris Evans.
I just remember because they both have Chris in their first names. A
lot of kids probably want to be a lot of kids probably want to be like Sylvester Stallone or Arnold back in the 80s. Like, a lot of age kids probably want to be like that.
Yeah.
They want a little buff to get all those buffs.
Steve McQueen. 90s kids wanted to be like Will Smith. Sometimes.
I mean, also, I don't know. 90s kids probably want to be more like Michael Jordan, because Michael Jordan was the most popular. Michael Jordan is the most popular celebrity in the 90s. Well, early mid 90s, Michael Jordan was probably the most popular celebrity. If he wasn't the most popular celebrity, he had to be top 10.
People would say around like Deion Sanders as well.
Well, but if you're talking about like celebrity wise, every kid wanted to be like Michael Jordan in the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michael Jordan is kind of like
touchdown Vikings.
Not to get too wrestling related, but Michael Jordan is kind of like The Rock. If you think of it, they both in the Rock's case, sports
I would say Hogan more than The Rock. Just the way he's been a trailblazer for the sport.
Yeah, if you're talking about trailblazers for the sport, then yeah, it's Hogan. But if you're talking about like popularity and just like complete being a celebrity outside of the sport, it's going to be more The Rock. Because like by the late '90s, The Rock was more popular than Hogan. When you get around the late '90s, early 2000s, The Rock was way more popular than Hogan. The Rock was honestly, probably arguably one of the top celebrities at that time. That's why I'm saying he's kind of more like Michael Jordan. You talking about trailblazing wise, and yeah, he'd be more of a Hogan. But like popularity wise, I feel like he was The Rock. A lot of people would say would have said Michael Jordan would be Stone Cold, but Stone Cold didn't really grasp the mainstream like The Rock did. That's why I say more The Rock. Stone Cold, like, yeah, he was popular outside of wrestling, but he was mainly confined to wrestling. He didn't branch out into like the mainstream.
He's still inclined to wrestling to this day. He's literally just leeching down his name still for relevance around having his own podcast over WWE umbrella. You know who doesn't need that, and he worked for the WWE? Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee has NFL Game Day contracts now, and he can still issue around his own podcast. So he's literally profiting over his own namesake without even getting under contract with the NFL. And he still has the name value to still connect with NFL people.
Honestly, Hulk Hogan, out of all wrestlers, Hulk Hogan might be the only wrestler that's a legit pop culture icon. The Rock, don't get me wrong, The Rock is a pop culture icon. The Rock is a pop culture icon, but that's more from his movie career, whereas Hulk Hogan was like a pop culture icon from wrestling. Stone Cold really didn't get that. John Cena didn't. Well, see, John Cena will get that. I feel like he will probably get that one day, but it's going to be like The Rock, where it's going to be due to Hollywood, not from wrestling itself, if that makes sense in a way. I think that's what
feel like Cena, because we know how he did with Peacemaker. He was pretty exceptional. In movies, Cena can steal the show, but you think there's got to be a movie that's really solidifies Cena to be a top actor?
I think there will. I think it will probably be about a couple of years.
Joe Burrow did a scrambling touchdown after a blitz from the New Orleans Saints, and the Indianapolis Colts are currently down by 11 against the Jacksonville Jaguars. You guys lose to the Jaguars, I'm going to slap you, Matt Ryan. Like the Jaguars of all people. These guys haven't made it to a playoff game since 2017. And since then, these guys didn't touch the playoffs until like 2006. Please do not.
Speaking of Cartoon Network, on YouTube, they're showing like old episodes on the Cartoon Network channel for free on YouTube.
That's a dumb business idea. I thought they already had their own streaming service.
Well, I don't know, but yeah, like if you search up Cartoon Network on YouTube, search up their channel, they're showing like reruns. I was watching Teen Titans yesterday.
Oh my god! The OG. I remember my little brother was watching a lot of Boondocks free on YouTube. What the hell? It's like, what's going on? Give me a sec. Give me 2 seconds. I'll actually look it up. Give me a second.
It's called Live Cartoon Network 30th Anniversary Live Stream.
Oh, so they just streamed the free episodes. I thought they upload them.
No, they're just streaming random episodes. Like it's from I think they should show Foster's. Earlier.
Trouble, you know who to call. The police.
I think Chowder's on right now.
Yeah, I found it right here for the 30th anniversary. The Chowder's on right now.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Chowder.
Schnitzel's black. We all know it. Schnitzel's black.
Is this the show that people say held Cartoon Network up before regular show and Adventure Time came?
Yeah, it kind of held it up. You would say the same thing about Total Drama Island around that time as well, because it was the only like prime cartoon shows on that was actually getting some attention. I think Ben 10 was also still airing around that time period too, around like the mid to late 2000s before like 2011 did. No, Alien Force aired in 2010 or 2009.
So basically,
read option to Marcus Mariota, and he'll take it to the end zone touchdown to get the lead back 21-14 against the San Francisco 49ers.
So basically, Adventure Time and regular show saved helped bring the channel back to popularity.
Yes.
That's what I usually hear people say. It's called I call it the Cartoon Network Renaissance era.
Yeah, everybody does, especially around like the time they air it. Every episode was memorable. Like if you're telling me you don't remember the Ducks episode, you don't remember the Whoa episodes, every time a Muscle Man screams, the unique episodes involving Adventure Time and just the unknown depth and everything going on. Mad TV as well. I guess people still somewhat remember Mad TV that was on around Cartoon Network.
Well, then Adventure Time came out that like in 2011. You had Simba on the Titan.
Oh shit! Thundercat. If people don't remember Thundercat in 2011, Beyblade Metal Fusion to like Metal Masters was airing.
You had Uncle Grandpa, and then sadly Steven Universe. But yeah, sadly those Teen Titans Go and Steven Universe came out in this era.
Wasn't that like 2015? Teen Titans
Go
came out.
That's more like 2013, 2014. Which I would say,
fucking god, it was that long ago. It's been near a decade now, bro.
I say that era, that period of Cartoon Network ended like in 2015 or 2016, because that's regular show and Adventure Time was on their last run. Teen Titans Go was taking up the whole network. Steven Universe had become.
You don't want to watch We Baby Bears? We Baby Bears wasn't even that bad of a slice of life. That's my thing. So for all the Cartoon Network periods, you have the OG period, which is like when they were basically running Hanna-Barbera stuff, the old classics from like the 60s and stuff. Then that went to Boomerang.
Yeah,
like, and then you had airing around that time when I was a kid, like very young.
Yeah, and so then you have the next generation. And basically the period that everybody loves about Cartoon Network. The Dexter's Lab, the Johnny Bravos, OG Powerpuff Girls, Ed and Eddie and all that. And then you had the Sin City era, which is Foster's Home, Billy and Mandy, stuff like that. Then you had the Dark Age, Chowder, that kind of stuff. Then you had the Renaissance era. And then you had the Depth era. Am I getting my eras right?
Yeah, you're getting your eras right. What's the saddest thing? You know what cartoon related to me personally? Ed and Eddie, just for the personality of because I have two little brothers, in just the way that we behave, like we corresponded, like me being Eddie, one being a Double D, my youngest one being like Ed.
Yeah. Hey DST, I'm gonna ask you this question. So later tonight when I get off of work around 8 or 9, I was going to ask you, to come on my channel. I do a live stream. We just chill and chat about Nickelodeon and stuff like that. If you're don't got nothing to
do. I'm possibly going to be at the gym at that time, Top Dog. I wish I can guarantee that, man. Or I'm going to be at work. So I wish around like tomorrow, because I have nothing. Because all I have is like class in the morning, and then I'm free for the rest of the night. But I would stream Monday Night Football, so if you want to still like do your stream, that's fine. I'll probably pull up on the chat.
I mean, I can just join you on Monday Night Football. I'm chill with you.
No problem, man. Anytime.
I'm not leaving or nothing. I'm asking you.
No problem. Also, do we have a top 10 best cartoons of the 2010s ranked for Cartoon Network? You want to know? You want to know what's number 8 through 1?
What's number 10 through 1?
Give me a second. Amazing World of Gumball. Clarence.
Amazing World of
Gumball
should be top 5. That should be top 5 or at least top 6.
They have the most cleverest comedy, being a children's cartoon. And
I'm not gonna lie, Clarence. I actually like Clarence. Clarence wasn't bad, but it's not over. It's not over a bit.
It's not over bad. It's just okay. It's just a decent show. Like you'll know it's on.
Yeah, but
Symbiotic Titans number 8. That's illegal. Craig in the Creek. It's obviously because of diversity sake. So
I can understand where they're coming from, because the Cartoon Network took Symbiotic Titan off too fast, where they didn't even let it grow. and get it like a fandom.
If Ben 10 isn't in the top 5, I'm gonna shoot somebody. OKKO, Let's Be Heroes is at number 6. Why? We Bear Bears at number 5. Adventure Time at number 4. Infinity Train. I have seen a few episodes, but I have not watched the show. Is it that good?
I haven't seen it, but Adventure Time should be number 2 or number 1 because Adventure Time was
regular show is number 2 though.
All right, that makes sense. But Adventure Time should be
number 1.
Well,
yes.
Steven Universe.
Yes.
That doesn't make any sense. Adventure Time should be either 1 or 2 because Adventure Time was the show that brought Cartoon Network back to at least to somewhat of a prominence.
Look how pussy this response is. Wait, hold up, Top Dog. Look how pussy this response is. Rebecca Sugar, Steven Universe is a sprawling epic that with a tender emotional core. With the titular Steven, voiced by Zach Collison, is a half human, half a gem member of the Crystal Gems. And it's pussy. It's pussy. They literally haven't had a plot until season 2 or season 3.
I'm just wondering why.
You're telling me that's better than Adventure Time?
Adventure Time. I'm just wondering why Adventure Time is not number 1 or number 2. That show it was.
That's. I'm sorry, I disagree with that. Like, ew. I know this is 2010s, but this is symbiotic. Amazing World of Gumball got done dirty. Number 10. Baltimore Ravens 3rd and 10 against the New York Giants now with 2 minutes remaining. The Baltimore Criminals. Up in the gun and a bunch of set. Drops back. And it's dropped by Mark Andrews. Incomplete. 4th down for the Baltimore Ravens. I remember like the Steven Universe movie and that was it, bro. I stopped watching around season 4. Like, Steven was a piece of shit. His mom was a piece of shit. His dad was a piece of shit. And anybody had unredeemable qualities and barely like that much of an interesting world except fight the power, be yourself, be gay. I'd rather watch GT than Steven Universe. And that's coming from the heart. Justin Tucker hits a field goal to push this only a 3-point deficit while the Niners are down by a touchdown. Trey Lance? Wait, no, it's Jimmy Garoppolo, my fault. Through the pocket. Over the deep ball. Intercepted. My hopes and dreams. Top Dog is still there?
Oh, yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, okay. What else is happening? We got
So what was your favorite not talking about cartoons, but like favorite shows from Nickelodeon from the 2000s?
So any show, just not cartoons?
Yeah, it's not cartoons.
Damn, that's difficult. I was about to say Last Airbender. Shit. I would just say Drake and Josh for that relative factor. Like, nothing could beat, like, the chemistry between those two in every episode just felt like I'm going to always enjoy whatever these guys go up to. So that's what I would say. What's yours?
See, for me, you have School Disclassified.
Yeah, I don't know. I always skip that show. I always skip that show. Is it just me, or I'm just... I know, like, the comedy. I know the characters. It's just... I never found it funny. Is that a bad thing? I never found it funny.
Nah, it's not. You have from Drake and Josh, iCarly.
Oh yeah, of course, iCarly. I never fucked with Victorious. I don't know why.
That's not a 2000 show. That's a 2010. Came out in the early 2010s.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, just never fucked with it. They even had a crossover with iCarly around like as soon as they were heading over the middle of the season, they still had the actors under contract, except one person, I think.
Oh yeah, for me, Zoe 101. I love Zoe 101.
I saw that more on Teen Nick than I saw that on. Yeah, I saw that. I saw Zoe 101 on Teen Nick most of the time. Was there any good Teen Nick shows?
I never really watched Teen Nick. When I was trying to watch Teen Nick, it was basically rerun the old Nickelodeon show.
Let me check it out because I don't remember much. I think they aired back Double Dare or some shit or something. Okay, that's not it. They are showing me a Lucha Underground. That is not it.
Didn't they Didn't they reboot a classic Nickelodeon game show back in like the early 2010s? I remember watching it on Nickelodeon. I forgot which one it was. I gotta look it up. It was I think it was a classic 90s game show Nickelodeon had. I think they rebooted it. It might have been Double Dare.
Double Dare?
Yeah, I remember watching it on Nickelodeon as a kid.
Oh, and it's caught. Jarvis Landry gets the first down. No, that's Smith. Never mind. So the Thunderman's Henry Danger or the Danger Force or some shit. What else is there? Game Shakers. Never heard of that before. Every Which Way. I remember that one. All That. Young Dylan. This looks like a recent show. The kid looks ugly as shit. What's Nickelodeon's thing with getting ugly children? Is that just me or I'm just a terrible human being? Nickelodeon's Unfiltered.
Yo.
Group chat. No. 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 Never. Never. Concussion. Oh, wait, hold up. No way. Jalen Waddle got hit from the back just like your mom. And the ball got popped and intercepted over midair by Harrison Smith. There is no way. That bopped off a teammate's helmet while they were down on the ground without the ball hitting the floor. There is no way. And Andy Dalton's a saint.
Wait, did you find out what shows they don't have on Team Net? Game shows. I'm trying to figure out what show this is.
Whatever Young Dylan is. Unfiltered.
The fuck is
group chat. I what the fuck? I'm just conflicted why people would watch this, bro.
I don't think nobody watches it, honestly.
So all they're airing currently, Slime Time, The Girl Lele, Tyler Perry's Young Dylan, America's Home Funniest Video. Really? What the hell? And all right, because of their new deal. And Henry Danger. Yeah, they were airing America's Home Funniest. Yeah, they were airing that on Team Nick. I remember.
And, I figured out the show was Brain. It was Brain Surge. That was the show that I was talking about.
Oh yeah, right. And Henry Danger. Isn't Danger Force still airing?
All right, never mind. It was two shows that I remember. It was on two game shows on Nickelodeon, like back in like the early 2010s. It was the they rebooted Figure It Out and Brain Surge. Them shows were fun. I ain't gonna lie.
Teen Nick's Top 10. What the fuck does that mean? That only lasted for like 5 years. Then they had Nightlife. I think certain people remember. No, that lasted for 3 weeks. Queen Bees. I remember this. That lasted for the entire summer. These shows sucked. Oh my god. The Amanda Show, we all remember that. And then it came back around 2011 to 13. People got very excited, and yet the ratings fell off.
The Amanda Show came back. I don't know about that.
No, yeah, they rebooted it. They even had I think they had a new group though, or something, but they still had Amanda. Amanda. All in with Cam Newton. That lasted for 3 years. Jesus, guys, what were you doing?
I wasn't going to say all that, but all that was a sketch comedy show. I don't even think that was on Team Nick.
What was that little sketch comedy that they did in Disney? I forgot. Sunny with a
Sunny with a Chance.
No, not the movie.
You talking about Sunny with a Chance?
Give me a second.
That's the only show I know that the only like game type show from Disney Channel back in the day.
Sunny, but what the Yeah, Sunny with a Chance, that's what it's called. Brandon McKell. Oh my god, he looks completely different. Wasn't this like a high school show before they pitched it to be its own like sketch comedy? Because I'm sure half of these people are dead by now. Tiffany Thornton, Demi Lovato, Jesus Christ, Ashlyn Snyder, Brendan McCall is probably doing drugs at this point. Look at him with the shortcut, and now he looks like he's trying to take over the role as Killmonger that kisses men. Let It Shine. I remember Let It Shine.
Oh, I do. I actually like that. I love that movie. I know. Oh,
so random that lasted for like a year, and I only remember one sketch.
Yeah, Let It Shine. It had Chris in it.
Didn't it have that catch up with everything shit?
When Let It Shine?
Yeah. No.
Let It Shine was more like it was more like a rap. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. It's basically like High School Musical, but more like they're rapping. Like,
oh my god!
If that makes any sense?
It doesn't. 29-yard field goal for Mason Crosby, and that will go, and it's good to push us to a tied game against the New York Jets. 3 apiece. Currently, the only high-scoring games are the Bengals and Saints and the Niners and Falcons. Buccaneers are keeping it neck and neck against the Steelers of all teams after what the Bills did to them. You know what was the score for that game? It was like 49-0. The Bills pimp slapped that team.
Damn.
I know that they're a better overall team and the Bills are contenders, but woof. The Rams picked up more of the fight, and the Rams sucked. They lost to our team, and they come around losing the opening week. These guys won a Super Bowl. Both teams that were in the Super Bowl are not playing the way that we thought they were, especially the Bengals. Because just giving it to your top receiver with like lack of a defense and an offensive line is not a good sign. And Daniel Jones trying to escape the pocket. He gets the ball stripped from number 36 before halftime. Was he trying to throw it while near the line of scrimmage? That was a dumb idea. I'm trying to see what's available for the PlayStation, or I should just save my money until the God of War game comes out.
You on PS5?
Yeah, I own one now. I want to see what's available. Possibly I'll buy Madden to review for the channel. I already was like done. I literally got a PlayStation 2 mod, updated the roster, updated the schedule, updated the uniforms. Huh?
How do you get mods on a PlayStation?
It is super easy, especially if it's all download. You can just installate files and make your own folders, and push it in, and it'll get added on. Literally, see something called NFL 2K5 revamp, and it literally works. It works. They even updated NFL Prime Time to have the actual designs, and Chris Berman is still there, so not much has changed.
So I don't even need a PC.
Somewhat. I think it will take extra time because you gotta go inside you gotta order like external files and hard drives and stuff for your PlayStation 2. I would suggest doing it for the PC, even though it's gonna take a bit of space, but it's worth it at the end. Plus, you can add your controller, any controller you want. Patrick Mahomes getting ready for a massive, exciting matchup between the Bills and them. Both teams leading their division 4-1 in the NFL. And I can't wait. Bills, I'm still 11-second comeback from the Chiefs, bro. That was heartbreaking for Bills fans. God damn it. Seriously, NFL, you guys need to refigure out your mascots. I'm being serious. What is that raccoon? You guys are called the Chiefs. Like, I thought that's more Indian-based. Hot Pocket, what is this? Deli sandwich.
I'm about to call Vintage Stock later to see how much SVR they got SVR 7 for PlayStation 3.
Already got SVR 7. I can tell you the games that I have right now available on my emulator.
Can't you emulate on the phone?
Huh?
Can't you emulate on like?
No, I got a gaming laptop. This is why.
Yeah, I know that, but like, can I emulate on my my Android phone?
I mean, yeah, you can. Yeah, you can get like you can get. I think you can get PSP emulator, a DS emulator, a Game Boy emulator. I think one of my brothers have that. So, yeah.
A PSP emulator. Oh, so basically, yeah. All the PlayStation Portable.
Yeah. Aren't PlayStation intending to make a new portable system as well? Like the next 2 years?
I don't even know.
I got SmackDown versus Raw. SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain. Tekken 4. College football.
How much you pay for your gaming laptop?
$500.
$500. Yeah, how much game? So I could.
Well, this was a gift. It wasn't really. I didn't buy it. This was a gift.
I'm gonna give me a little cheap laptop. Like, can you do it like on a cheap laptop, like a $300 laptop?
Depends on how much your laptop can handle, and I would suggest you get external hard drive if you want to get enough for it to you don't not hear it.
Yeah, but so basically you could do it with no problem. It'll just like you'll be hearing noises.
Yeah, or it just gets slower depending on how much it can handle.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that for Christmas, man. Huh.
Because I thought I could play Apex Legends or something, or something as big as GTA on my $300 laptop.
You said you can't play GTA on your laptop?
I can play it on this laptop, just not the older one.
Yeah, I just need I'm just gonna use that to emulate. I got a PS3 to peep off all that. PS3 for the SVR8. And use that for what's it called?
I know it's you.
So just get a PlayStation Portal basically to emulate.
Huh?
So I tried to do that on my Android. I couldn't get it to work.
Oh. I guess you got to go on something for that.
Well, what do you got to go on?
I have no idea. I'm not a tech guy. Some of this I asked my little brother. He's a bit more expertise on how to mod. Oh, look at this! Wait, no way! He's running down the side. Oh, no way! He's gonna be stopped at like the 11. What a run! Who ran that?
I know at Vintage Stock they had SVR 11 there for PS3, and I actually love SVR 11. So I might get it.
I kind of like the gameplay and the Road to WrestleMania. The universe mode, I feel if they have promos, people would love the universe mode for SVR 11.
Oh yeah, I totally agree.
Because the universe mode for WWE 2K22 sucks. And every time I try to customize more of it, it crashes unless I go back. After doing one thing, it crashes. I mean, doing more than one thing. Like I had to customize my tag teams. Immediately it crashed.
So what do you think they? How do you think they? I can't speak right now. Fuck. What do you think they should put at 2K23 to make it like one of the best games ever? I have somebody.
Add customizable promos. Bring back. Create a story. Road to WrestleMania needs to come back. Make an innate creative. Well, that's not going to happen.
They should also update. They should also update GM mode. Bring back the classic GM mode.
Yeah. You can integrate GM mode with universe mode. I feel like that's actually a good idea.
Honestly, yeah. Basically,
custom,
they can do
community creations. Got to stop being restricted by DLC and internal stuff. Honestly, in the game.
That makes it. They can they can basically make that an updated 24/7 mode, but better this time. Like better this time.
Honestly, though, they gotta stop making community creations relying over the DLC and fucking offline content. It's so stupid. Why I gotta earn downloadable content by other people playing the game. It's so stupid. Garoppolo draws back, throws the ball over to Kittlemania. No, I'm kidding. That's the Kyle Juszczyk.
I wish they could bring back where you can add music for interests. It's like I wish you can bring that back.
Yeah, I have my own USB port, and we even had one for the PlayStation 3 when we were doing WWE 2K14. We have a bunch of songs there for some cause that we made. Like Kevin Owens, his song is there. Sami Zayn, his song is there. Nakamura, his song is there. Austin Aries, Kurt Angle, AJ Styles. We even have for our original custom creators, we have our own songs for it.
Yeah, I should bring that back. Yeah. So what I would do is bring back Road to WrestleMania mode. Like bring I would do like SVR 11 style Road to WrestleMania. So like you can have one for like Roman Reigns, have one for like Drew McIntyre, have one for like Brock Lesnar.
Customize backstage. Customize backstage. I feel like they can do that. Fight outside the arena. We need to fight outside the arena. That happens.
They can do a lot of this stuff. The PS5 is more powerful than a lot of those older consoles, like probably combined.
Yeah, but we just don't have the money, and we just don't have the technology. What the fuck you mean by that?
Bro, modders can do that. The modders don't have that money. But
the modders can do. They can literally make something from 2005 look like it belongs in 2023. Unless you're GTA Trilogy and you fuck up all that hard work for nothing. Okay. WWE 2K release date predictions. Okay, this is a prediction. When will the game get a trailer? By the point of last year, there was already a few teasers for WWE 2K22, November 2021. Feature reveal. Are they gonna just push it for next year, or they're gonna do like WWE games usually come around October to November?
Yeah.
But that was around when they were doing it consistently until 2K22, where that game came out around February of this year.
For me, all I want is updated GM mode, or just put GM mode in the universe mode, but actually allow us to do trades. Bring back the ratings, so we can see the ratings for the show, see if we get game viewers or not. Basically, bring back classic GM mode, put it in universe mode. Honestly, if you bring back creative story, you could put that in universe mode too. Combine all three of those and give us the option. Like if we just want to do universe mode by itself, give us the option for that. Bring back on season mode from here. Bring back season mode from like shut your mouth.
Bring back dedicated servers so people can have their own communities. Online universe mode needs to be a thing. Online universe mode needs to be a thing.
They need to make an update. They need to update career mode. Yeah, career mode was good in 22, but make it better. Like allow us to have full customization of our careers. That's what I would want. Add more match types, old and new. Like add war games to the game. Bring back the buried alive matches. Bring back first bloods matches. Bring back I quit matches and all that.
Make the fight pit a thing. Gauntlet matches should be a thing at this point. Especially for how long they've been doing this on TV now, like gauntlet match should obviously be a thing. And do they know Elimination Chambers not always happen in Elimination Chamber? Like they used to have it on New Year's Revolution, Survivor Series, SummerSlam.
Yeah, the first the first Elimination Chamber was at Survivor Series.
Always, I always think about you. You're gay. I love.
They need to bring back their Inferno matches. Yeah, I know they don't do it on TV no more, but still bring it back. Not everything.
They actually did it at TLC last year, so there's no excuse. You can call it the Firefly Firehouse. I don't care what the fuck you call it. Just bring back Inferno matches.
I can see them not bringing back like the first blood matches because they don't bleed no more on TV no more. But who cares? Like, not everything has to simulate WWE in real life. We want to play WWE games because WWE is so shit, so we want to make our own version of WWE in the games. Like, so bring back the first
already match. Made Benoit the world champion. I don't care anymore.
Another thing I hate is like, say you're on universe mode and you want to do like an Attitude Era type universe mode. And so like you get the classic Raw's War Arena, but you can't put the Raw's War logo as the logo. You got to use the current logo for Raw. Or if there is another old logo for Raw, it's usually the one from like the PG era. It's like, and plus they don't have thorn in your eye in the games. Like if I'm playing,
I went to for Attitude Era. You know what I did?
What?
Somebody was already pressing images, so I just downloaded the image of WWF and I put it as a watermark.
If I'm doing an Attitude Era universe mode, I want the logo to be the classic Raw is War logo, and I want to have thorn in your eye at the song. I don't want the curtain. I don't want the curtain song for Raw from Attitude Era Raw. That doesn't go together. That doesn't go together. Like that don't go together. I want to have thorn in your eye all together. You know what I did? Even if you can't
I also put the old TNN logo on Raw.
Even if you can't get thrown in your eye, you still have "We're All Together Now," which was another song that they used for the Attitude Era. Or use the Beautiful People, because the Beautiful People was used when they first switched over to Raw's War. Like the first few episodes, people don't remember it a lot, but the first few episodes are when they switched over to Raw's War. You know, like when Stone Cold was walking in the fire and they all fighting in the back. Like before, like a lot of people don't, like especially younger people. You know what I'm talking about. Like before, like they had like the official Raw's War like song where like Stone Cold and the beer and all that. But like around 97, 98, they had like the clock. Like when they first became Raw's War, they had
oh god. Keep going.
You know what I'm talking about? Like Stone Cold, like he would like walk, he'll be walking and they'll like be fighting back. Well, they played the Beautiful People for the first, like the Beautiful People was a Raw song before us. It became the SmackDown song.
Please add custom themes on Create a Show.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, I don't want to do
your SoundCloud. Use your SoundCloud, or you know what? You know what the PlayStation has? It has you can use your flash drive and issue audio files.
Well, even then, even then, like WWE has a whole has like thousands and thousands of music. You can't tell, like, dude, you could just charge $1. Just charge $1 if you want to like purchase Thorn in Your Eye. Use for Actual World. Let us buy it from PlayStation Store for $1.
2K22. All I remember is Booker T from Bad Bunny in that soundtrack.
If we want to do a Roots Aggressionary Universe mode,
Booker T.
If we want to do a Roots Aggressionary Universe mode, let us buy across the nation. Let's use the union.
Why don't they buy that anyway? I can't. So when you do the Rey Mysterio showcase mode, you get 2005 Raw.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have Across the Nation on.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't go together.
By the way, why isn't there like a John Cena showcase mode?
That's what I was going to get into that. They should do 4 different types of showcase. They should do a Roots Aggressionary showcase mode, Undertaker showcase mode,
or just do showcase modes with niggas you can actually remember matches with, like Rey Mysterio. No one cares about Rey Mysterio versus Ziggler. You could have done Rey Mysterio versus Morrison. You could have done Rey Mysterio versus Eddie Guerrero SummerSlam. You're telling me they don't have Orton or rights to Kurt Angle to put on a video game to put their triple threat match they had at Mania 22, or the match Rey Mysterio had with Triple H?
I mean, since Razor Ramon just died, why don't they just do a NWO / Razor Ramon showcase mode?
Because Razor Ramon isn't that big of a main eventer. There's not. I wish there was. I wish there was, but they're not going to do it.
Well, I mean, yeah, I know that, but his influence on wrestling is bigger than most main eventers. So that's why I was like saying. That's why I was saying you should do a showcase mode on. I mean, because when you think of the late '90s wrestling, you think of Razor Ramon. He was the one that started all of that. The jump when he appeared on Nitro, and plus that's why I said even if you don't want to do it because he's not big enough, well, the NWO, which he was a founding father of,
I would not mind a Shawn Michaels showcase mode. I would not mind a Shawn Michaels.
Let's do it. What about a Triple H showcase mode? Since he just retired.
Edge showcase mode. Oh my God! A Jets defensive player just speared the running back. Quentin Williams puts Randall Cobb on a shirt.
Dang, all of it. They really don't have to do nothing new, honestly. All they have to do is just go back to just take old stuff from older games. Don't ruin it. Just take what worked, take it, make it updated, make it modern. There you go. You have a really good game. If they was to do that, they would have the.
I asked Madden the same thing. They still don't do it.
It's not hard. It's not hard. And plus, fans have been asking for this for years. They've been asking. Okay, yeah, you gave us Geo mode, all right. But there's something else fans like. The second requested thing fans want is create a story, and they still haven't bought it back. Hopefully 2020 and 2023 they bring it back, but I'm not holding my breath. Honestly, they should have bought it back a long time ago. Why would you have what's the you have universe mode? Why? What's the point? Why don't you bring create a story back when you have? Plus, on top of that, you brought back GM mode. Why don't you bring back create a story? Because it goes together with them 2 modes. And like I said, you can combine all 3 of them into one. Kind of basically. They should copy what they do for NBA 2K, where you have My League. Well, basically do My WWE, where you're investment man, you're investment man and you're booking.
And literally, but you know what the NBA 2K can do, but not WWE 2K. Even though you have Universal mode and you can go to community creations and get anybody you want, NBA 2K literally can do that without even getting custom creations by people. You know what? They got Eras mode now. You know what Eras mode is on 2K23? You can literally they can modify the time period to make it feel like it's 1990 something or 19. You can literally draft Michael Jordan somewhere else. You can draft LeBron James somewhere else.
I'll be back. I'm about to go to the bathroom real quick.
All right. Top Dog has went to the restroom. Currently, the Buccaneers are down by 4, and here comes a handoff. But there's laundry on the field. Sorry, guys. I'm sucking on the titty. Sucking on the lemon. Back to Jacksonville, that's actually leading by a point now against Indianapolis. He scored again.
Oh yeah, well, 2K's been doing that for years. Like you've been able to play like even in like you can like use you can use 2003 Kobe Bryant and put him in like my league and like my GM on a different team. You can do that. Like, why can't we do that for WWE? Like, why? If I want to play as like if I want to play like shit, I cannot talk. Fuck. Like, say I want to play as 2005, 2006 John Cena. Why can't I do that? Why?
Go to communications. That's what they're gonna say.
Like, why do I gotta play as current John Cena? I want to play as 2005 Cena. Hell, what if I want to play as 2010 orange shirt Cena? Like, why can't I do that? So I'll get nostalgic because
I want to play as purple shirt Cena. I do this for the kids.
Yeah, all right. Like they have the current version of The Rock. I don't want to play as the current version of The Rock. I want to play as 1999. I want to play as I can't play as the 1999 2000 version of The Rock. You know,
I want to play Hollywood Rock.
Yeah, or Hollywood Rock. You know something else is crazy? You know when Stone Cold wins a match, when you want a match with Stone Cold, he doesn't do the beard. Like he doesn't do the whole beard bash at the end. He doesn't do that.
Just arms out. That's it.
Yeah, like that's not realistic of Stone Cold. Like when he wins a match, he does the beer bash at the end. I'm just saying though, like they've been doing this in 2K for years, where you can play as retro versions of players. Why can't I do that? Like for WWE, like
they haven't made Scott Steiner available. I remember Scott Steiner when he was on the NWO was on 2K14.
Like we don't want to play as the current versions of these superstars. We want to play as their older versions. Like I said, I want to play as 2005, 2006, 2007 John Cena. Why can't I play as 1995 Shawn Michaels?
2006 Randy Orton is not on 2K. It makes no sense.
They did it in 2K14, honestly, because you had Thugonomics Cena in the game, like in that game. Why can't I? And they're still like, just why? Like, and that's another thing. Just have a good roster. Like, just have a good roster. You know, add legends. You know, Scott Steiner, the Steiner brothers just got inducted. Add them in the game. Add some more people in the game. You know, I'm still wondering why Mr. Perfect's not in the game. Like, when was the last time Mr. Perfect was in a WWE game? I can't remember.
2K14.
Yeah, so why is he in the game? Like, add Mr. Perfect back to the game. Who else?
Yeah, Mr. Perfect's not in the game, but the Anvil Neidhart's in the game. The guy who dressed up as a KKK member. Yeah. He's in the game. Fuck you, Natalia. Fuck your dad, too.
Why isn't Brian Pillman in the game? Like, why can't I play as Brian Pillman? Well, I think there's something with him in the WWE, but there's no excuse for Mr. Perfect. Like, why isn't Mr. Perfect?
The Glock.
Yeah, like why can I play as Mr. Why can't I play as Brian Pillman and pull a Glock on somebody? Also, yeah,
Well, I can understand why I can't play as Sting, but why not Lex Luger when he was part of the Wolfpack?
Yeah, that.
I can't play as 97. I can't play as late 90s or 2000s Michaels.
That, and people say, well, you can download it from communications, but that's not the same because, like, one, they don't say the name, right? They'll say it'll come out as a custom superstar.
Superstar.
Also, add more arenas. Also, like, they need to add more arenas. Don't just keep it like don't like just make us download it from communications or have us buy it from DLC. Like, let it like give us the Raj War and give us the Raj War arena. Give us the Roots Aggression era 02 to 08 arena.
Hell, no, you know what I did? I literally
give
downloaded all the. Somebody was nice enough to make all the calendar year of 2007.
Well, like, see, like if I want to do like a Hulk Hogan era, universe mode, like, give me Wrestle Challenge, give me main event. No,
bring back the Streak Challenge from the Undertaker back in 2K14.
Or better yet, bring back the WrestleMania mode where you play as all and it'll be better this time because there's more WrestleManias because at the time in like 14 it was like we were at like what 29. Well, we're about to be on 39, so bring that back and give us more matches. That would be preferable. Like, let's play as the whole like. Just give us more content. Bring back older content and bring some newer content in. See, what I want the most is just retro arenas, create a story, and retro superstars. Like, again, I want to play as 2006 John Cena. I don't like that's from 2K themselves, so right, it get like it's authentic. So it's like actually authentic. I want to play as what? I want to play as 80s Hulk Hogan. Like, they have
I want to play as Kenny Dykstra. I want to play as Kenny Dykstra.
Or like, why can't I play as 1997 Kane? Oh, like I just don't get it. Why can't? Oh, well, they have me. They did that with the Undertaker. You had old school Taker. When he first came, you had Purple Gloves Undertaker. You had the Boneyard Undertaker. You got you had late 2000s Undertaker from the Showcase mode. You had Ministry Taker. You had Biker Taker, which more, well, you can say it's more Boneyard Taker, but I'm talking about like prime, I'm talking about early 2000s Biker Taker. Like, just like what you did with the Undertaker, do that for other superstars, like the Triple H.
I'm gonna make you famous.
Especially for kids especially like for attitude era kids, like if you were an attitude era kid, do you want to play with the current version of The Rock, or you want to play as 2000 Rock? I'm going to play as 2000 Rock. I'm going to play as 1998 Stone Cold. Like, why can't I do that?
Black Adam Rock. Get out of my house.
It just makes no sense. Just basically, honestly, what 2K needs to do, just go back and play the older games. Take a lot of the modes. Keep them the same. Don't fuck nothing up. Just update it so it can be more. Just update it so it can be modern for 2023 standards. Bring back the old match types, add some new match types like the fight pick, war games, stuff like that. Add the NXT 2.0 stars in there, like Braun Breaker, Grayson Waller, Carmelo Hayes, and Trick Williams, and Tiffany Stratton. Add them into the game, like, or Cora Jade, add them into the game too. So I'll make the roster, even bigger. And bring back creative
I don't want to hear the excuses. I don't want to hear any excuses if you're going to make downloadable content anyway. And if it's going to be downloadable content, make sure it's consistent and make sure it's updates. UFC does updates.
2K themselves do updates for the NBA series.
Yeah, seriously, I just heard Blake Griffin's a Celtic now.
Yeah. And keep the old mode, like bring back creative story. Fix GM mode, make it like old school GM mode that fans actually wanted for that, but fans have been waiting for it. Why did you bring back GM mode and you can't do trades or nothing? Honestly, they should have brought GM mode back a long time ago, like especially like in 2016 when WWE. I could understand them not doing it in the early 2010s because WWE has stopped doing the brand split, but there's no excuse with that, man.
I'm
Yo,
shocked that
bring
it's
back.
still being like Rey Mysterio's on SmackDown now. Isn't the championships unified? Shouldn't that change the way people even think about going for the titles if they're unified now? Thanks, there's no brand supremacy and rumor can go in both. So why do we still care if anybody goes to Raw or SmackDown? If like Bray Wyatt's gonna show there every week, and they don't even try to tease like, "Hey Bray, you want to come to SmackDown and be a constant superstar there?" Like,
I'm just saying, like, basically, just what I want: update GM mode, update universe mode. Honestly, when you update GM mode, consolidate it into universe mode, bring back creative story, add it to that too. Give us the option if we want to play those modes separate. Bring back old match types and new match types. You know, bring back, let it do live, bring live updates to 2K. You know, have better DLC and some more stuff that that we've been saying. And that would be the best wrestling game we've had in a minute. So that's what I'll like. Knowing 2K, I can expect these things.
You want us to try? Ew. Ban his Peacock subscription. What do you say? You want us to work hard? Who do you think you are? What grinds my gears?
Universe mode should be like Madden's franchise mode, where you play as the commissioner or the GM. That's how it should be. Like,
you don't mean modern franchise mode, right?
Huh?
You don't mean modern franchise. Okay,
older franchise mode. Yeah. Like what if I want to be like what if I want to be like best man? Can I be a best man position? Like actually book the shows, and do fire people.
Man, you can book the show. What did you say?
Why don't they? I just don't understand why they haven't done that. Even this goes back to the youth days. Why? Yeah, they did my gym mode, but what if we want to play as Vince? Why can't we be the commissioner or not the commissioner? Why can't we be play as the CEO of the company? Where we're booking the whole shows and all that. I just never got that. That would be so fun, playing an Vince role. That would be so fun. Firing people, booking the shows and all that. And then this is where you can create a story into the mints. And that honestly, bro, you bring back create a story, you do it right. All they gotta do is they just gotta get the execution right. You just let the fans do the rest. And create a story was so fun.
Holy shit! Who made this? Somebody also modded Madden 08.
Madden 08.
Yes, somebody modded it. I appreciate the hard work that people still do for the PlayStation 2. Hopefully that's done for the PlayStation 3 as well. Because I remember some people update the Dragon Ball Z games to be like the new Dragon Ball series, so we see where the effort really lies, and it goes to the fans for that hard work. And Jonathan Taylor bumps his way at the 3, first and goal for the Colts. Back in Pittsburgh, up in Heinz Field. They're not even going to be called Heinz Field anymore in a few years. Kenny Pickett drops back with his small-ass hands, throws the ball incomplete. Oh, no, it's caught. Jordan Pickett. Now the rookie Kenny Pickett's got a left arm injury. Sadly, he'll be out for the game. Touchdown, Colts to come back out of it. What? 21-7 deficit? Yeah.
Which game do you think had the best GM mode?
I would say SVR 6.
A lot of people say 7.
There's more financial responsibilities. Plus, there's more depth than the 2006 roster. So,
yeah, it's true. Because Sis was the last one that had Kurt Angle for a while,
and Chris Jericho. break my balls. Damn, break down my balls.
Yeah, I'm trying to get 06 or 07. No, 06 was only on P2, right? It wasn't up to P3.
Remember, AEW figures are going on sale.
Wait, wasn't 06 on the P3? Or was it just exclusive to PlayStation? No, 07 was the first one to be for PlayStation.
Yeah, PlayStation 3 was 07. 06 was still. Oh, yeah, Michael Pittman! 2-point convert. The Colts tie the game 21 apiece now against the Jaguars. They're choking.
Damn, so fuck, I gotta get a PlayStation 2 to play 06. Actually, no, I'm just gonna wait to get in later. Get him, firefighter. You know, sir. Yeah, beat that nigga last. Playing GTA 5. No, what's so funny? GTA 5. I'll be provoking these game members. I'll punch them and I'll run and let them hit and get by somebody, and so they can punch me and they punch somebody else and
you run away?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
and just let them punch somebody else while they're punching me. So I can get them jump. It's pretty fun.
I did nothing.
I was like, get him, officer.
Get him. You're forgetting Derrick Rose still makes shoes. Oh my god. Rest in peace. I put that on Derrick Rose's ankles. I surround you on my only waking memory. Okay, let's see what's going on. Williams, the nose tackle, in between the defenders. Aaron Rodgers scrambling for his life, and he gets caught on the leg. 4th and 21, the Packers need the punt. And the Jets, the punt is blocked! Recovered by the New York Jets! Oh my god! Touchdown Jets, what?
Would you say SVR 11 was the last great wrestling game, or would you say it was 2K14?
2K14 was the last great one. SVR 11 is good though. It's fun. I would say it's the last fun SVR game.
Oh, well, that was the last SVR game. I wonder how the SVR series would do if they was to bring it back for the modern age. When how they would do, like if they was to do SVR 22, I wonder how that would be.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, bro. All right, I'm about to hop off and get ready for work.
Yeah, I'm possibly gonna end the stream. I'm trying to get some extra rest. Thanks for coming in, Top Dog. Appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome, bro. No problem. No, anytime.
I'll be live on Monday. Just want to make just a short stream to just go over SmackDown. Go over the league and talk about whatever. So thanks for coming in, and everybody else that took their time to watch.
All right, I'll talk to you later, bro.
All right, appreciate it.
Cool.
And that's it from the DST show. Thanks for watching.